Being in a building that is on the verge of collapse is the last thing any person would want. Thus, to avoid this, detecting building defects is very important, and this is done through building pathology. But what is building pathology? Well, building pathology is a method of studying and analyzing buildings to examine any defects that they have that could affect the performance and for future maintenance. Well, in a medical context, pathology is the study of diseases in order to determine their causes and prescribe treatment. Similarly, in a construction industry, it involves the methodical study of buildings, their components, and environment in order to address failures. Now, let us look at our case study, which is the Bangunan Dewan Persidangan PBP in HPP USM. Let us dissect this building in the lens of building pathology. The first building defect that can be spotted is cracking, where most of the cracks are micro and fine capillary cracks. However, how small these cracks may be, this affects the durability and service life of the structure and may cause water to seep into the wall and causes condensation within the wall. To overcome this, we can fill the crack with drywall compound and make sure curing time is enough during the initial preparing process. The second building defect is rot and mold. It is when microorganisms like mildew and fungi grow on building materials that are exposed to moisture. This can happen in both wet and dry condition. This possesses health risk and may cause illness after inhalation or skin contact and can degrade building materials and even cause structural damage. Upon further inspection, at one of the columns, it can be seen that there is a buildup of fungi due to water exposure. And this leads us to our next building defect, which is installation error. This causes water to not be discharged properly due to poor maintenance or defective installation. These may lead to the degradation of the pipe, thus may affect the water quality as chemical leach into the water. The moisture in turn promote more mold and fungi to grow. To overcome rot and mold, proper maintenance is needed and the leakage should be fixed and repaired. Furthermore, airflow and ventilation should be improved so that there's no buildup of moisture which can lead to more mold growing. For installation error, failures may occur due to originally careless installation practices. Thus, we need to reinstall the piping fixtures with proper measure and fixing the joints in the piping. The next building defect is moisture and dampness, where a slight sagging and deterioration of the materials can be seen. This is due to the presence of unwanted moisture in the structure of a building and may be the result of condensation from within the structure. To overcome this, insert or repair a damp-proof membrane into the material and fill up pores that may be the cause for entry of moisture. The fifth building defect is flat roof ponding, where water pools up at the flat roof and if it sits there too long, it can cause a buildup of silt. To overcome this, the unevenness of the roof needs to be leveled with a waterproof coating and remove any blockage if there is anything obstructing the flow of water to the drain. Pooling may be an indicative of poor drainage system. Last but not least, it is the exfoliation of paint. This may be caused by painting over dirty walls, excess moisture, or improper prep. To overcome this, make sure to apply primer and external coating and apply patching compound on cracked or chipped holes. In conclusion, it is important to check for building defects as it will determine stability and risk of failure, ensure compliance with legal requirements, provide a strategy for repairs or maintenance, and above all, it will provide confidence for occupants and keep them safe from hazards. Well, that is all for this video about building pathology, and thanks for watching!